All right, so bringing the foot up into a neutral position, that's perfect. And she's just gonna hold it there as we do the tape. So we're gonna use a little bit of pre-wrap. And this is just because that tape is really, really sticky. Okay, you don't have to be so nice and neat with this pre-wrap. It's just to protect the skin. Okay. And this tape is a stretchy type of tape. It's called elasticon. So it's sticky, but it has a lot of flex to it, and that way she'll have the support that she needs, but it's not going to be really restrictive or too tight. Okay, so keep that foot in that neutral position. That's perfect. Okay, so this one is called a figure 8. So we're going to start right there. So it's right at that little crux of where the foot starts and the leg comes together. Okay, and then we're going to come down and we're going to catch a little bit of the heel. The only big mistake you can make when you do a taping technique like this is when you try to get some tension on it, when you pull out the roll, is to pull it on with her like that, and then it's going to be too tight. So I usually just hold the tape and pull it out that way. Okay. All right. So just remember, this is a figure 8. So that's the lower part of the figure 8. Then we're going to come around behind the Achilles, and that's our first figure 8. Okay. So I just pulled it out again rather than pulling on her with it. The next one is going to come a little farther underneath the heel, so you don't want the tape to come right onto the same strip. You want it to be offset a little bit. So we're going to come down about there. Yep, and you got to keep that foot up. So always keep that foot up. That's perfect. Okay, now we're doing our second figure 8. And this tape is very forgiving if you get a little weird with it, because it has so much flex to it. Okay. Good, so keep it up there. Okay, that's our second figure 8. Okay, the next one's going to come and close in that back part of it. Okay. Oop. Like I said, it's very forgiving, so don't worry about if it gets kind of funky in there. Okay. So we don't have the right angle to go up and do the rest of that figure 8. So we're going to come back around. And it doesn't matter where you really bring this. Okay, we're going to make that turn, and we're just going to wrap it around. And that's it. So it's basically 2 figure 8s, and then the last one's a little bit of a weird figure 8 because you can't make that turn on the top. And close it in. Okay, so that's a figure 8.